Hey guys, how's it going? So I decided to make a short haul video of what I got throughout the week because I didn't expect to get so much low key. Like, bruh, like, well, I say so much. It's not a whole lot, but it's actually stuff that's very interesting, and I thought I would show it off to you guys because some of these I've never seen before, and I'm not gonna lie. Some of it is not even car related whatsoever. So we're gonna go through the car stuff first, and then we're gonna get to the non-car related stuff last, cause that's just how we do things around here. And by the way, all this I didn't even buy. This is all for my parents, which is low key kind of crazy. So I wasn't gonna do this video because I was like, it's too little stuff. It's like, I don't know. Do I really want to show this off? And it's like, and whatever. I'll make this video because like I have nothing else to do today. So yeah, might as well. Actually, let me. I forgot about these as well. Okay. I think we're good to go now. Yeah, it's not a whole lot, but it's actually very rare that it's stuff that I didn't even buy and my parents actually did, and I thank them very much for that because they didn't have to do so, but they did it. They did it anyway, so we're chilling, bro. Some of this wasn't even from my parents. One of these things was actually from a friend, and you would know if you saw my post I made. But yeah, kind of a little, kind of rare stuff in here, which is kind of crazy. I don't really get rare stuff like this, but yeah, we'll just start it off. Um, so the first one on the haul is the 1989 Mazda Savannah RX-7 FC35. I love my drift cars, man. I'm not a big fan of the color, but I am a big fan of the car. It makes it look like a old school drift car. And I love how we get our own JDM series as well, HWJ imports. By the way, most of this stuff is just Hot Wheels. Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hot Wheels, including this one, so 5. One NASCAR thing, and then 2 things for the World Cup. Because, believe it or not, I'm actually a huge soccer fan, and I love watching the World Cup. It kind of sucks I have to wait every 4 years to watch it, but yeah. And you'll see who my 2 favorite teams are, cause yeah, I'm a little obsessed with these teams. But yeah, that was the orange RX-7, the FC RX-7. That one's nice to have. These 2 I kind of got a long time ago, but again, I was just trying to wait for stuff to build up over time because I knew I wasn't gonna have a big giant haul for a long time, and since it's not a big giant haul, again, just show it off to you guys. I guess we'll go with, yeah, we'll go with this one, the 2019 Audi R8 Spider. And all this is from the, well, the 5 Hot Wheels are from the dollar store, which is kind of crazy. Now my dollar store is getting these cool cars in on mint condition too. Like, bro, my Dollar Trees are always cooking. And by the way, this one is on the drop top series. Oh, if you want to know the numbers, the RX-7 is gonna be your 5, yeah, your 5 of 10 on the JDM, and your, for your drop top collection, it's gonna be your 4 or 5 for the Audi R8. And here's one of my favorite ones. Again, not a big fan of the color, but I am a big fan of this car because you guys know I love my GT3 race cars. So here is the 2016 Cadillac ATS-V R GT3. Or if you're an IMSA fan, your GTD Pro. This one's really cool. The front on this thing is crazy, dude. Those headlights are insane. With the swan neck rear wing as well. And we have two drag racing cars. So we have... we're going to start off with this one. We have the Passing Gasser, which is basically just a... hoisted up or like lifted, not lifted, that's like an off-road term, but I keep on forgetting the term, but it's definitely a drag racing Ford with the big wheelie bars, the big drag slicks. Like, look how massive those tires are, dude. And this one is part of your drag racers collection. This one is 3 out of 10. And your Cadillac was your 7 of 10 on the Nightspeed collection. And we have one more for the Drag Racers collection, 2 of 10. We have the NHRA 75th Anniversary Supercharged. So, yeah, a lot of drag racing stuff. This one's definitely a cool, funny car, though, with the 75th on the side, NHRA. I know this one's going to be rare in the future. Oh, this one's a special feature car. I did not see that. Oh, that's the special feature. The thing moves up and down. Because if you guys remember the old drag racing NHRA funny cars, the whole entire body would lift up. Hold on, let me show you guys. Because I have it right here. If I can reach. Okay. This is what I mean. Back in the day, because this one's from the 90s. You see this Pontiac right here? You might think nothing of it. It's just a simple Pontiac Hot Wheels. But see? The entire thing lifts up. Just like how they do in real life. So only having the little splitter move up is kind of outrageous. I kind of wish we had that now, but whatever. Stuff isn't as good as it used to be. And talking about stuff isn't as good as it used to be. I've never seen old NASCAR packages like this before. It's got to be extremely rare, and especially since this one's on mint packaging. So you know very well, if I didn't open packages before, you know I'm not opening this one. Jimmy Johnson's 2010 Gen 5 Car of Tomorrow, or if you want to call it the shortened COT. The rear wing, because remember 2010, this is when they had the rear wing and the regular spoiler throughout the 2010 season. Some races, all the cars would use the rear wing, and in the other races, all the cars would use a spoiler. And then they didn't go fully back to the spoiler until 2011. And then we never saw the rear wing again after 2010, which is kind of good, because if you know NASCAR ball, this was the reason why cars got airborne a lot. And when NASCAR realized that it was a aerodynamic problem, they decided to put the spoiler back on, and ever since then we had less flips. This one's really cool though. They kept the original winner circle with the magnet hat Hendrick Motorsports Lowe's. This one's really cool. And it's like a whole 360, so you can see the car from all the angles, which I love. And yeah, the story behind this one, of my stepdad's, so he does like pest control, I guess, and one of them were a former NASCAR fan. They just handed this to him, so yeah, this is Winter Circle in its prime. And I believe this was the last year of Winter Circle. I'm pretty sure the year after this is when we got the Spin Master NASCAR Authentics, and I have none of those because, again, this is my first Gen 5 Cup Series car. And it's so unique, dude. I can look at this one all day. It's just one of my favorite Jimmy Johnson paint schemes as well. Alright. Getting on to the World Cup stuff. And this is from Walmart. So, my two favorite teams in the World Cup are Mexico and Argentina. And those are the only... When those two teams are playing, I only watch it for those two teams. I don't watch it for anyone else because I just don't really care for anyone else. I'm not a Ronaldo fan. I'm not a Neymar Jr. fan. I'm not a Holland fan. I'm more of a Mexico and Argentina fan. Argentina because of the GOAT, Messi. And then Mexico, I know the stereotype every single year is that Mexico is horrible. But the changes that they made this year with their team, dude, I don't know where they got these people from. Because they were actually cooking this year, bro. They made it to the round of 16, dude. Sure, they were eliminated in like the first 3 rounds of the round of 16, but still, dude. Oh my god. I will glaze these two teams. I could care less, but they're literally the GOATs. So we're gonna start off with. Do I want to go on what's my favorite ball? Because I know which one's my favorite, or do I want to go based off of which team I prefer more? Or did I just show both of them at once? Yeah, I'll show the Mexico one first. Why not? Here's the Mexico ball. And they're super cheap too. They're not officially licensed to the World Cup or anything. But I mean, they're close to it. And they're still they're durable. They're not cheap balls or anything. They were I guess they were pretty cheap. They were $11. Which isn't too bad. Wait, no, they were $10. But yeah, my mom got me some of these, which is cool. Do I use them? No. They're just for decoration in my room. I think they're too nice to be using, I'm not gonna lie. Plus, I don't have room around my house to be using this anyways. Because my yard is just full of rocks. And that would be a little hard to kick around a ball like this. It's so nice though. The green, the white, the red patterns is so nice. The stitching as well, going around the ball, is actually really good. Usually when you get cheap ones like this, the stitching is not that good around the edges of the ball. And I'm not a soccer ball expert, but you know which ones are good and which ones are bad. But these ones are actually fire. Because, still the design is still overlapping, which is great. That's what you want in a soccer ball. Sports design. Yeah, this is actually a good brand, dude. Because all the balls that they had there was ones for Portugal, they had ones for Brazil, France, USA, Norway. But yeah, this one's really good. Man, this one, literally, all the patterns, each pattern is something different. Yeah, I think I prefer the Mexico one over the Argentina, just on design alone. But it makes sense, there's not much with the Argentinian flag, so you can't really do much with it. like here's the Argentina one. It's basically just, so there's basically some blue and some white, that's about it. But then there's the shield for Argentina. I don't even think I showed you the shield properly for Mexico, but here's the shield for that one. So they got the shields pretty well as well. And here's this one, yeah. See, the stitching is just very well on this one as well. The white, the blue. They're actually very, very nice again. This one has the sun on top, which is very Argentina-like, and it's very, very nice. Argentina in big letters as you would want it to be. But yeah, that's about it. Just 2 soccer balls and some cars that I got. And again, usually I would have a mess because you guys know when I do videos like this, I have a huge mess on the sides, but really it's not much to clean up. It's only that much. So yeah, it's a pretty short video, but again, I decided to do this just for the fun of it because again, I had nothing else to do today, so I'm just gonna probably relax for the rest of the day. And I don't think I'll post. Yeah, I won't post anything until the weekend. I mean, I guess I'll post it on on the actual post tab, but I'm not gonna be making videos until the weekends. Unless if anything major comes up, then of course I'll make a video. But yeah, that's about it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. And don't forget to run it rowdy.